Namaste, this is Sunili welcoming you all to my channel Planet to Soul Astrology. How the events are taking place, how the marriage occasion is taking place, like what planetary combinations, how I got a job, how certain good events happened in my life, at the same time, how some adverse events happened in my life. See, we all are born with particular planetary combination by birth. We cannot ever change that planetary combinations. We can only amend it or pacify the ill effects or adverse or negative effects, because the accumulation of karmic activities which we have done through multiple life is reflecting in your present life's horoscope. So we cannot blame any planet that yes, because of this planet, because this planet is not good for me. Only thing we have to surrender to each planet, because they are bound to give us fruits as per our karmic activities, not only of this life but many other past lives. We cannot justify a single past life except we see particular combinations in our horoscope, and then we make a judgment. We can ask the natives that whether particular things or some things related to your this planetary combination is happening in your life, or such type of events happened in your life in past, and because or with influence of those events, definitely we can rule out the actual planetary combination, actual strength of planet, and then we can predict about further events for that particular native. But whenever we are assessing a horoscope, everyone has a different method, different perspective, different guideline in their mind, that what and which way I am assessing a horoscope. Like some people are combining all techniques, like multiple techniques, whichever is useful, and they are implementing particular diktas or sutras while assessing a horoscope. And that is also true, like whatever experience you have gone through or you have got through your knowledge, your education, and if you happen to experience such things in your life after assessing thousands of horoscope, then you can say that yes, this sutra is definitely eligible for this particular horoscope, and this combination is definitely according to this sutra. This is what very much becomes necessary while assessing a horoscope. So we always talk about transit or mahadasha while assessing the kundali. Now sometimes what happens, that mahadasha is promising the event, but your horoscope is not promising the event. Why it is happening so? Because by birth your particular planets are not in a very good strength. So even though in mahadasha those planetary mahadashas or antardasha or sub dasha comes, certain fruits are not fructifying for you, right? Like I will give you simple example of career. So if you have by birth Rahu posited in your career house, then you are finding a lot of difficulty in settling up at one place. So when Rahu Dasha will come, it is not necessary that that Dasha will always support you for getting pleasant moments or for getting change. But yes, this Rahu Dasha is definitely going to target or support your sorry, your 10th house matters. Why? Because your 10th house is getting activated. Now second thing here is very important. Dispositor of this Rahu plays very important role, right? Even if Rahu is not well posited in your 10th house, how you will come to know that this planet is not well posited or does not have a strength? After your experience you have to understand whether Rahu is support. Some in many horoscopes I have seen that this Rahu has given them like rich to rich placement, like they are on top of their profession. This is also Rahu. But why? Because they are doing some work, or they are doing their profession or karma connected to that Rahu. So you have to see the significations of that Rahu, that okay, which Rashi it is posited in, whether my work is connected to this. Apart from that, also other planetary combinations plays very important role. So as I was talking about dispositor of Rahu, so as I was talking about the example, if in your 10th house Rahu is posited, and that 10th lord happens to be, say we can say Venus, like in Libra sign, if your Rahu is posited, then we can say that Venus is having some Rahu connection. So if you are working or your profession is connected to this Shukra, uh, some or other way, not necessarily you are an artist only, or you are a painter only, but you are an interior designer, you are an architect, you are working in a music company, you are working in a fashion house, you are working in some type of social media, Venus related anything, you are working in a healing profession, Venus is also Karaka for becoming a good healer, or becoming a medical person or paramedical person. So accordingly, that if you are working, then definitely this Rahu Dasha is going to be very, very good. If it is not, that does not mean that Rahu Dasha will not go good for you, or no good events are going to happen. Again, you have to see the nakshatra of this Rahu, right? If nakshatra lord of this Rahu is well posited in your horoscope and is having good connectivity, then definitely you are going to earn name, fame, fortune, acknowledgement, as well as creditability of your work, and out of thousands your work will shine like anything, because Rahu has a capacity to give you in a bumper. It will never let you down, because Rahu is such a powerful planet. This will always give you good fruits. So any planet in your 10th house, even though Jupiter is posited, you have to see the dispositor of that, and then accordingly you have to decide that whether particular events are going to take place in your life or no. So while assessing a horoscope, first when you are assessing a Mahadasha, second how the planetary combination, how the strength is in your D1, and then you have to turn to other divisional horoscopes, like as we were talking about career. So again you have to see D10 horoscope as well, to rule out the perfect prediction, or to rule out the perfect guideline, or some good karmic rituals and remedies for that particular person. So this was what I wanted to convey you all today. Next time we will talk about something else. By that time, stay tuned with my channel, and as I always say, sabka mangal ho, may all be blessed. Namaste. Thank you.